Hello? Oh dear. It's 8:53 AM. Oh dear. Why oh dear? Because Da Vinci has decided to not respond. And the mood. What's the mood? Am I in an inspirational mood? An optimistic mood? Or do I feel like giving Da Vinci another strike? It's a lovely morning. It's like the opening of The Simpsons with the blue sky and the white clouds. How many times have I said that before? Too many times. Yes. 8:40. It's actually 8:56 now. Time does move so quickly. So what happened? Well, I crashed out last night. Woke up at 3:25 AM, and then somehow I had to force myself to turn off the TV, switch off Sky, check the plugs are turned off in the kitchen, check the kitchen light is off, check the front room light is off, turn off the lamp, check the sockets are off, close the doors, and then climb into bed and sleep. And I did. And I had the phone on, listening to something, and then that's it, I was out. Then I woke up about 8:22, and I thought, should I go back to bed or should I start the day? And I decided to start the day because I need more hours in the day for my meals. Because by 3:30 this morning I did not have my final meal, the sandwiches. If I don't stick to the routine, I'm going to have a surplus of bread, which will probably go mouldy if I'm not careful. It's unlikely actually. So if I get up early, have the breakfast early, which I've had already, baked beans on toast. Incidentally, when I had the chili con carne yesterday, it was a new way of eating. There was an additional ingredient or an additional item, and it was all going great guns. And then as I'm pouring the chili over the toast, I thought, oh no, I've got to put the cheese first. So I scraped all the chili onto the other toast, put the slice on, and covered it up with the chili, and then repeated for the other toast, and spent a few minutes just spreading the chili over it so it looks like I made no mistake. It was worth it. That cheesy texture, the texture and the tangy, it just it lifts the meal to another level. So I've had the breakfast today. Before I make a start, it's 9 o'clock and I've already had my breakfast, so before I get cracking on the edit, and even now it's still not responding. It won't ease back in. It's stubborn. It's decided to, I can't resolve this. What did I do? Okay, I've added I've created the timeline, which means I've got all the clips on the timeline. I just need to go from left to right like normal, editing it on the way, chronologically. And okay, I edited the start of the first clip. brought in a text box, typed in some text, and I thought, oh, it's vlog number, what is it? And usually it's in the file name of the project, and at the moment it says untitled project. So what happened there was, whilst I was typing in the text, I did Control S, which Windows users know is the shortcut for save. And instead of a box appearing to type in the file name, I get this. A little blue circle going round and round and round, and it's not responding. And as I go to the file manager, that's not responding. So I'm thinking, yeah. Which is what I'm going to do next. It's just gone 1 o'clock, so I thought I'd have my lunch break. Yeah, so I've just switched off the computer, logged out. I'm more than halfway through Thursday's vlog, and I keep thinking about the breakfast I had, baked beans on toast. I don't think I slipped in a couple of cheddar cheeses, slices. I think I forgot. Having mentioned earlier, or previously, that I'd forgotten to do so with chili con carne, but I remembered too late, but better late than never, where I scraped the chili off my toast. But with this morning I completely forgot. Or did I? I don't remember seeing the cheese melt or me slicing the cheese with a knife. Because that's how you get it out. You can't just peel it out. You have to lever in a knife, the blade, and pick up the slice that way. So I don't remember doing all that. I think I was preoccupied with the ketchup on the beans and stirring that, and then afterwards, straight into pouring it over. And thereby I forgot about the extra step. Oh well. It won't go to waste. So what will I watch while I'm having chili con carne on toast? I don't know yet. Oh, Wisting. I was watching episode 2 yesterday, and then I was like 5 or 10 minutes into it, and then I just stopped it. I think I felt a nap coming on. Then I woke up at 3, gone 3 I believe. Bizarre. I don't know when these events happen. Am I watching these events in a vlog, or have I experienced them, or well, I've experienced them, but when did I experience them? How recent are they in my memory? Anyway, I'm just droning on. Okay, right, let's start with the washing up. It's nearly 5:30, and I've just kicked off the export. I haven't plugged in this power supply. Tusk. Alright, oops. In a tight spot here. Yeah. So now I'm going to have a break. Another break. Just trying to work out what time I had the last break. I think 1 o'clock. But the break was 2 hours because I had to make chili con carne and I had to see an hour-long drama, Westing. And then I came back to here and then carried on until now. And so I'm going to have marmalade on toast. Before I do, I'm going to pop downstairs, Citizen Post, and yeah, that's it. Before I do marmalade on toast, I'm going to pop downstairs and check them out. Just like to repeat myself, you know. I don't like to repeat myself. I just, having said, you know, what I said, no point. There's nothing else to add. That's it. Before I do that, I do that. You know. Trying to prevent dead air, even though it's not a radio. And I am using Shotcut because, I mentioned earlier, didn't I? I remember saying that I hadn't saved the project in DaVinci, and when I did, so I don't have a script, you see. It's all, I'm winging it. This is all off pat. Right, so that's it. What am I going to watch next? I think it's Code 404, and then it's Westing. I'm relying on the recordings, but because I'm at the end of watching one, it still thinks I'm watching it, so it hasn't. No, that's no excuse. It should move along. I think the next one on the list is actually yesterday's Project Blue Book, and I think it's episode 10, which means it's the last episode. We shall see. Just been downstairs to check the post. No news is good news. What I've done is, so I don't forget regarding the cheese on toast, is I put the cheese on the tub of butter so that I remember that, I put the cheese on the tub of butter. Clever, eh? I looked just now before I prepared the snack and it was 8 hours. 7 hours 40. How long is it? No. Oh yes, it's 48 minutes. It's a dash cam one. I didn't realise. 7 hours 40. Oh well, I'll watch a couple of shows, give it a couple of hours and I'll give you another ETA. So at 6 o'clock, nearly on the dot, it's 6:01, 7 hours 40 remaining. So I'll check it in about an hour's time or so. I'm watching Project Blue Book, and oh my gosh, I'm halfway almost. So I thought I'd take this out and check on the update. Right, it's just gone 7 PM and 5.5 hours is remaining. So it seems to be going down a bit. Yeah, it's 48 minutes long, so it's going to be longer. But yeah, 5.5 hours. Not bad, I suppose. It was 8 earlier. It's only an hour and a half, 2 hours that's passed since. I mean, I saw code 404, that's half an hour. I'm only halfway through this, so really it's really an hour ago. It was 8 hours, now it's 5.5, so an hour and a half dropped. So it is dropping down quickly, which I expected. Yes, code 404 episode 2. I was laughing a lot through that, to be honest. Yes. Well, Stephen Graham, he's playing it so straight. Daniel Mays is playing it straight, but he's not over the top because he's not hamming it up. It's just they're good performers. Just Stephen Graham, because he's really serious, a serious actor. He's the humour when the funny events happen. It's very funny, and these secondary characters have these one-liners that just had me rolling actually. So it is funny, code 404. Right, take this out. Just gone 8 PM and there are 4 hours left of the export. It's 9 PM and 3 hours remaining. It's 10 o'clock and there's 1 hour 58 remaining. So it looks like it's going to export, complete around the midnight mark. 70% completed. I'm just about to watch the next Wisting. I've just seen, I think it was episode 3 of Gangs of London, and again it was another action-packed episode. It does take a lot from Jason Bourne, but I think I said earlier, there are a lot of various actors in here from various shows, and that's Game of Thrones, Keeping Faith, Luther, Taboo, and also Peaky Blinders. In fact, the lead actor, Joe Cole, I thought I've seen him before somewhere, and I've seen that name before somewhere. Not because of the footballer, because I'd seen it before and I thought, oh, he's got the same name as the footballer. And of course, Joe Cole is from Peaky Blinders, so a lot of sort of connections. I'm not going to do an update on the export because it's only 20 to 11. But I have finished my final meal of the day, so I'm going to take it through to the kitchen in a minute. That's partly why I got up, really, before I get into is it episode 4 or episode 3 of Wisting. Incidentally, Wisting and Twin are both Norwegian dramas. I wasn't sure about Twin, but having looked on Wikipedia, it is Norwegian. They both are. It's 11 o'clock, 85% complete, 1 hour left. I just paused Wisting at exactly 11 PM just to be consistent with the last few hours. This will be the last update for today's vlog. With regards to the progress of the export, at least. Right, back to watching Wisting.